Hello again. This tutorial is for a crochet braided cowl. The one that I've got here is done in a double knit yarn using a 5mm hook. The one that I'm going to use for the tutorial, I'm going to use an Aran worsted weight yarn and a 6mm hook. Just to show really that you can make this design in any thickness of yarn, although I think a chunky yarn would possibly be a little bit too thick. We start with a chain of 34, so I'll start that now. Use a plain yarn for this tutorial. We start as always with a slip knot onto the hook, and you can do that any way that you prefer to, and then we chain 34. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 and 34. And then we're going to do the first double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook, which is going to make a 3-chain starting stitch, which counts as the first double. So yarn over, into the 4th chain, pick up a loop, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. We're going to do 7 double crochets altogether, so we count the first 3 chains as one, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Excuse me. At this point we're now going to work 13 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. Pull the loop up a little bit. We're now going to go into the top of the double crochet here and just pull the loop through to join with a slip stitch. We're now going to work 9 double crochets, 1 in each of the next 9 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. We're going to do exactly the same as we did for this loop here. So we chain 13 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Take the hook out of the loop, go through these 2 loops here at the top of the last double and catch the loop, pull it through to join. And again we're going to do a double in each of the next 9 stitches, chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and here we're going to do the third of the loops. So we've got 13 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Take the hook from the yarn, from the chain into these 2 loops and pull the loop through to fasten off. And we've now got 7 chains left, so we do 1 double in each of those 7. So there we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And that completes row 1. Row 2, we turn over our work, and again the starting stitch is going to be 3 chains, which counts as the first double. So 1, 2, 3. We're now going to work in the back loop only, which, as you look on top of the doubles, you can see that there's a front loop and a back loop. We're just going to work into this back loop. So yarn over into the back loop, pick up a loop, yarn over, through 2, yarn over, through 2. We're going to do that over 7 stitches. So there's the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. That now brings us to the loop that we formed on the row before. Into this loop we're going to work 24 double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just check there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You might have to push them round a little bit. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. So there's the first of the braids complete. We're now going to work to close this loop together. So take again, pull up a loop on the with the yarn, and then we're going to go into the top of the first double, and then we're going to pick up that loop again, pull the yarn tight and pull through, and that fastens off the first loop. We're now going to do one double in each of these next 9 stitches. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So be careful not to miss this first stitch here. There's 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5. Remember that we're just going into the back loops. 6, 7, 8 and 9. And again we're going to work 24 doubles into this 13 chain loop. 21, 22, 23 and 24. When you've got the 24 doubles into the 13 chain loop, we're going to just pull the yarn slightly to make the loop a little bit bigger into the top of the first double, catch the loop and pull it through to fasten off the braid. And then again, being careful not to miss this first stitch here after the loop, the braid, we're going to do 1 double into each of the next 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. That brings us to the third loop, where again excuse me, we're going to do the 24 doubles into this last chain. You might want to pause the video until you've done your 24, and I'll meet you when I've done my 24. I've now got my 24 doubles around the last 13 chain loop, so we pull the loop slightly into the top of the first double, catch the loop and pull it through. This is going to leave 6 doubles, and the last stitch was the 3 chains that we started. So again we're going to work 1 double into each of those stitches. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then the final double we're going to work into the top chain of those 3 chains that we started with, and that completes row 2. Now the rest of the cowl is just a repeat of these 2 rows. So on the next row we'll start again with the 3 chains, followed by the 3 chains, and then 6 doubles, and then on the 7th stitch, which is the 3 chain and then 6 doubles, you will do the 13 chain again, and then 9 doubles, the 13 chain, 9 doubles, and the 13 chain. I'll do the 2 rows again to show you, just so that you're quite familiar with the pattern. So we're starting with 3 chain, followed by the 6 back loop only doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we're going to make the loop, which is 13 chains. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Take the hook out of the last chain into the top of the 7th stitch there and pull through the loop, and then 9 doubles, 1 in each of the next 9 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 13 chain, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Join into the top of the double with a slip stitch, and then work the next 9 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then again we've got the 13 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Join through the last double to fasten off, and then we've got the final 7 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the last double will be worked into the 3rd chain of the start stitch from the previous row. Turn over, and we're going to work again 3 chain and the 7 doubles into the back loops. 6 doubles, sorry, to make 7 stitches all together. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and we're back onto the 24 doubles into the loop that you formed on the previous row. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. Pull the loop slightly into the top of the first double, catch the loop and pull through. And then again we've got the 9 back loop doubles, 24 doubles into the loop, catch the loop together at the bottom, and we do that a third time in the last 13 chain. Just be careful not to miss the first stitch after the loop. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And then we've got the 24 doubles into this next loop, and I'll meet you when I've got round to the 24th. And again we're going to take the hook from the loop and join the top of the first double, catch the loop again and pull tight, and then work 9 back loop only doubles to the next loop, 24 doubles into this loop, and then you'll have the 7 doubles to work at the end, and I'll meet you when we get to the end of the row. So that's the 2 rows that form the pattern repeat for the cowl, and you'll carry on working these 2 rows until the scarf measures around about 30 inches. You might want to do it a little bit longer if you want it to fall a bit lower down onto your chest, or a bit shorter if you want it quite tight. So once you've done all of the repeat patterns, you will start from where you've just finished, and this is where we start then to braid the loops. So it's just a matter of, this would be the last row that you did, and you just take the loop from the row before and just pull it through, and then the next one would pull through there. I'll just show you on the one that I made previously. So each loop from the previous row just goes through, and so on. Pull the next one through, carry on pulling each one through until you reach the very first row of loops that we did. And these last 3 braids have all got the hole there, and that will be the buttonhole to fasten the cowl. So on the other end we need to work the 3 buttons where these 3 loops are going to form. So we imagine that we've got the cowl on, like so, and then the other piece will come over and round, and then you can attach your 3 buttons. I've chosen a contrasting colour because of the nature of the yarn that I've used. And there you've got the finished cowl. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.